Inducer draft motor. We're going to install on this one. Another company actually came out here and looked at it before we did, and they told him he just needed a new system. So they called us by recommendation of somebody else. So this is the old one, this is the new one. Pretty much plug and play. Do a little bit of altercation on the wire here. Oh, I've done this. Okay. So let's get started. Power off. I'm gonna loosen this screw. You guys a better view here. So we'll start by loosening this. That loose. Get that off of there. We'll go ahead and take this off. It goes on the new one. Got the new one right here. Put that. We'll go ahead and put this on it. Crap. Doesn't hold very well. You're gonna be a little pain in my butt, aren't you? Get you started with this. Put that on there. Back over here. We are a little plug. Come on now. There we go. Got a ground wire in the back. Take it off. Come on. There we go. Got the drain right down here. Move this clip out of the way. It's a hose clamp. I should have, I think, 3 more screws. There's one. There's 2. And 3 is going to be a bit harder to You'll get to that like that. So let's do this. Got that. Screw out. That should be all of them. This is usually the hardest part right here. Really need that drain out of the way. Okay, we got that one out. Let's cut this little zip tie here. Wrong one. Oh shit. Okay. So cut that right there. Try not to drop everything. Take our new one. Put a little band on it. In there. Drain push back on. Let's see if we can get one screw started at. That. Get this tightened down. Well, let's put one more screw in it, then we'll tighten it down. Okay, we good. I think that's going anywhere. Last screw in. We're good there. Got a ground wire. here. Got all that. Got to take this rubber off the old one, put it right there, and now what we have to do is hook this back together to plug in there. So we'll take this, plug it in, get my little box of goodies out. So this one is a spade connector. I'm gonna put this on the other end, which plugs into the spade connector. Strip this back. Get my Milwaukee wire strippers because they do better for crimping. We'll crimp that down real good. And you have to take a flathead. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it pushes this down. So you just take a little flathead and raise it back up a little bit. Just plug it in. I'll take just a little bit of electrical tape. Wrap around it because that's 110 volts right there. You don't want that metal touching anything. And this just plugs in right there. Oh, we gotta hook our drain back up too. Put it back up there.
I hope that was a real problem. I think it was.
What is it?
Was that the real problem? I hope they gave me it right.
Did my dad not come diagnose it?
No, EJ diagnosed it.
Oh God, I thought he came and looked at it. So if I would have known that, I would have checked everything before I did all this.
I hope they didn't lie to me.
Well, if you want to turn it on,
Let's see. Well, I think I'm gonna go through the app here.
power back to it. Yeah, I thought he had came and
No, he
checked it all
just
out.
went off what I told him, I think. Mike, did you have the... Might take it a minute, I guess the power was off.
Yeah, I have to load back up. What was it doing when they?
It just wouldn't, it was, you could hear that motor just trying to hum.
Okay.
And it had a code on it that said pressure switch, but...
Yeah, because the motor wasn't running most likely.
Right, probably, yeah.
But it could have just been a capacitor.
Yeah, let me go upstairs. It says it's still off now. Let me go, I'll turn the thermostat on upstairs.
Okay. Alright, so I didn't know that my dad didn't come diagnose this, so I hate when he does this. Goes off somebody else's word. If I would have known that, I would have came and checked it all out before I even started doing all this. I don't trust that other company at all. trying to sell you something. So hopefully this is all it was. Hopefully they were right. Let's see what happens. Inducer's running. Hot surface igniter is glowing. Lit up.
You just said that was an old furnace, ought to be replaced. Not here, but it's dead.
Yeah, I mean it's older, but these were great furnaces. There's a bunch of these out there still running.
It was put, I think it was put in 2012. I mean, we didn't put it in the previous owner.
Your normal life expectancy of a furnace is about 20 to 25 years. That's if it's been well maintained and everything. 2010.
Where do you see that? I was looking for that.
Right up here. That's the date of manufacture. So it could have been put in 2011 or 2012, but that was when it was manufactured. Yeah, they all manufacturers put those things in the worst place. Yeah, if you don't get there when they open, you'll be there all day.
If you're not first, you're last. That's
Yep. Yeah, they definitely don't get in a hurry for anybody.
Hurricane Walmart garage, the best of all of them.
It's the only one I haven't been to.
That you haven't?
Haven't, yeah.
They're the best. Cross lane sucks. I buy my tires, and then whenever I get an oil change, I get tires rotated every time I get an oil change.
Yeah.
Because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember over the summer, I took my brother-in-law's car to cross lanes. And said it's going to be 3 hours on a oil change and 7 hours on the tire rotation.
Good Lord.
It ain't easy.
Well, I can't remember if it was cross lanes or South Roads, but my wife took her car there one time to get an oil change. And when she picked it up, she went to get on the road and the car wouldn't go over 20 miles per hour. They had screwed something up. She had to take it back and they had to figure out what they had done and had to fix it.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, well, we don't be going back there again. They obviously don't know what they're doing.
How much did that part end up being?
I have to look at the ticket and see. And I forgot my drink. Okay, how's this thing work? Come on. Had a gas valve go bad yesterday, and I took it, was taking it off to put the new one on. All kinds of metal just fell out of it. I don't know what happened to it, but it was just full of metal.
What is it now?
The gas valve I had go bad on me yesterday.
Yeah.
When I was taking it off, it was just full of metal. All kinds of little metal shavings came out of it.
Really?
First time I'd ever seen something like that.
What'd your dad say?
Huh?
What'd your dad think?
I haven't even talked about it.
You live near him?
Oh, I live probably about 20 minutes away.
See, this dryer works. Yep.
Another turn on that or not? Yeah. Backwards here. Back off just a little bit.
And this one stick we got working for us, when he texts, he talks into it instead of typing.
Oh, I hate that. It never gets it right.
And it's a paragraph every time. Y'all staying busy as usual?
It hasn't slowed down at all. Especially since it's gotten cold out. It's just been one call after another. I actually had quite a few up this way today, and then one of them I could never get a hold of, and then that gas valve I really thought was going to be in sooner than it was, so I had to go all the way to Taze Valley to get one. And then the gas valve finally came in, so I can't appear to do that. Now I gotta drive all the way to Hurricane for my last one. My last one I'm looking forward to. It's like a doggy daycare / grooming place, and they have a bunch of mini splits, and they're always cake full of dog hair. It's just a mess.
What's a mini split?
It's about this big. Most of them are hang on the wall, and it's got the line set comes out of the back of it and goes down to a little. They're really good for heating like really open areas or addition you may have added on and can't get ductwork over to.
Oh, okay.
And they're extremely cheap to operate. But they put them in this doggy daycare place, and definitely not the right place to put something like that. And I can't get to half of it to clean it. It's just always a mess. And I really don't want to go. One of my friends from school kind of got me into it. He said, "Oh, because they couldn't find anybody that could fix a mini split." And he said, "Oh, Brandon can fix anything." So now they call me every time they got a problem, and I hate that place.
That's how it was years ago whenever I was managing Texas Steakhouse. We cut our own meat every day, so I learned how to do that. Dad and his buddies got wind of it, so every time somebody killed a deer.
You were the guy, huh?
My dad would be out there sharpening knives as I was cutting, and I'd dull one and give it to him, and he'd keep sharpening. I mean, freezing cold. Stuff aggravates you then, and then when they're gone, you cut them.
Yeah.
I lost both parents and a brother before I was 40.
I lost my mom when I was 13.
Really?
That wasn't very good because at that point, me and my dad didn't get along at all. I couldn't stand him, he couldn't stand me.
Wild West and know-it-all.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was. All right.
I was down there doing something for roofing a building, an outbuilding, and he'd be telling me how to do stuff. And I'm like, "Dad, man, I manage 150 people. I don't need you telling me what to do." And he sat there and watched me buck up on 3 rows of shingles. And I looked, and he was down on the ground because he couldn't walk very well at that time. And I said, "Well, shit." And he started laughing. I said, "You saw it, didn't you?" "Yeah, I wasn't going to say nothing. You managed 150 people.
Yeah, you know they love it too when they realize you're doing something wrong and they've already tried to help. Like,
So they're watching you do it.
Yep, I'm just gonna let him keep going. Okay. So, oh,
I think there's one behind as well.
So you don't want to fit right. Taken off one too many times. let them stop crying. They can be warm now. Alright, I just gotta turn it off so I can unhook my manometer. And I couldn't talk a lot, but we got the gas pressure set, new valves, everything's hooked back up. Good to go. Looking right at 350 for 3.5. Put these back in. You just snug them up. You do not have to crank down. Not necessary.